Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, I'm Chloe Jones. It's 3 p.m. and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. Jack Stevens and Flynn Downes are back fit for this weekend as Southampton host Brighton tomorrow in the Premier League. Saints expert Diogo Andrá joins me now in the studio. So Diogo, can you tell me about any team updates?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chloe. The team update that I have is that Harwood Bellis and Adam Lallana are still injured. On the other hand, Flynn Downes is back after being left out of the 3 previous squads. Juric revealed that he had really good conversations with the English midfielder as he is looking to rekindle their relationship. And this is good news for Southampton because they spent £18 million on him from West Ham.
Oh, okay. And what did Flynn Downes do to be left out of the squad for so long?
Yeah, so Juric admitted to having problems in the relationship after Flynn Downes' unprofessional behaviour in the transfer window. The midfielder was seeking out a move to his former academy Ipswich Town on transfer deadline day, but Southampton refused to sell him, and as you can imagine, Flynn didn't react in the best way. He refused to play, and he refused to train with the under-21s.
Sounds like quite an awkward situation. Anyway, what are your predictions for tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm not too sure because Brighton have been very inconsistent this season and Southampton, as we all know, have not been good. But I think it's going to be another draw.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Diogo. Lots of draws have been happening today. The Champions League and Europa League draws have now finished and a Madrid derby will occur. All 3 English sides are on the same side of the draw, meaning that Liverpool could face Aston Villa in the quarterfinals and then Arsenal in the semi-finals if they go through. In Europa, Manchester United face Real Sociedad, whilst Tottenham have AZ Alkmaar. Take a listen to our 2 p.m. bulletin for the full results. In women's football, the She Believes Cup kicked off yesterday.
Been Ryan round the back, ready for Macario! Can Macario get her first goal for the US in almost 3 years?
Katrina Macario opened the scoring for the US women's national team on her return to the squad following an ACL injury. The reigning cup champions went on to beat Colombia 2-0. Also in the competition, Japan thumped Australia with a 4-0 win. The Six Nations returns this weekend, and England have been forced to make a last-minute change to their squad, with George Martin ruled out through injury. Scotland are aiming for their 5th straight win on Saturday, trying to secure the Calcutta Cup once again. Wales and Ireland are also facing off this weekend. Dan Sheehan will captain the Irish side in place of Ronan Keeler. Leinster's Tom Clarkson will make his first international start on the Saturday's match, whilst Jack Boyle could get his test debut from the bench in Cardiff. What's fight week without a bit of drama? Due to sickness, IBF World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Dubois has pulled out of the opportunity to defend his title. Joseph Parker will now face Martin Bakole this Saturday.
Martin Bakole, he's a beast of a fighter, and I'm looking forward to challenging myself against Martin Bakole, who's been avoided, and let's get it on. Things happen in life. It's not just boxing, in life. You got to adapt, you got to adjust, and you got to go forward no matter what. So I want to go forward, and hopefully he recovers and gets better soon.
Despite the last-minute change, Bakole remains the favourite. He is on a 10-fight winning streak and coming off of a knockout victory over Javid Anderson. In the world of darts, we saw a masterclass from Gwen Price last night after he beat current world champion Luke Littler and world number 1 Luke Humphreys in Dublin. Czech Olympic skier Teresa Nova has been brought out of an induced coma just 4 weeks after undergoing brain surgery. During his preparations for the Women's World Cup downhill, the 27-year-old sustained a heavy fall. She is now in a stable condition and will be transported home. After a year out, we will see Venus Williams back on the tennis court as the former world number 1 has been given a wild card for next month's India Wells. This is Williams' first time returning to the India Wells after 15 years. She had boycotted the tournament due to her sister, Serena Williams, being booed and heckled by fans during her win in the 2001 final.
And I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy.
I'm sure Harry Potter fans would have recognised that voice. Exciting news for Tom Felton, as he will be paired with Eurovision Racing to take part in Formula E's Evo session. During a 2-day event at the Miami International Autodrome, Felton will undergo intense training, including simulator work and engineering briefings, to gain a better understanding of what it takes to become an elite racing driver. He will then be taken to the track around Miami's Hard Rock Stadium on March 6th.
Formula E, one of the fastest growing motorsports in the world and arguably the most exciting thing on four wheels on the planet. They've invited me to come and see them in Miami. Wait, they've asked me to drive a car for Team Envision. Let's go!
I also have Abby Beatty, Formula E expert, in the studio with me today just to explain a little bit more about the event, obviously celebrities taking part. What's that all about, Abby?
Yeah, so the Formula E Evo sessions is basically where they'll get celebrities, actors, singers. They'll just get a range of different celebrities, basically pair them up with a team so they can basically learn to appreciate what the drivers actually go through. So Tom Felton's actually going to be prepared and paired with Sebastian Buemi. He's been basically in Formula E since the start. He's world champion. He's done Formula One. He knows his stuff. So he will be paired with him with Envision Racing to learn about all the drivers. So he'll be put through engineering briefings, talk about everything they do, to know about the analytics of the cars and everything like that, and then be put through the simulators as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Thank you so much, Abby. So that's all from us this hour. We will be back at 4 p.m. Remember, you can keep up to date 24 hours a day on our website, solentsportsnews.com.